BTR. Looks like a 70 or a 60.
Open up, boys. Manny, I need you over here.
Over to you.
Gunners down in the gas.
Drivers are down in the other pigs. Frag out. Fucking hell.
Grabbing Archer's lock.
BTR, close, close, close.
I think Archer's shot is locked. They're the back blast.
Got another Vic moving out there.
There you go, you got it.
Reloading.
Target on the northeast side of the column, moving near the white smoke. One down.
Who's watching the rear?
Got targets bearing 280.
Got a bench up.
I'm gonna pull back slightly, make sure we're not getting flanked. It's looking clear to the east. I'm pulling back to you.
We've got sporadic contact northeast of the column bearing 340 from Bravo.
Did we fire off that log?
Archer, rocket for
Hey, firm.
Copy.
Don't move, Mike.
Archer, pick this up.
Thank you.
Take care of that gas and bucket and move our set. Did that gas get a ramp off the western flank?
I don't see it anymore.
More shooters north in that smoke.
Yeah, copy. I can't see them. Sounds like they're roughly 350 or so.
Manny, don't move any further to your left because I'll be shooting over you.
Roger.
Got a contact 0. Make that 2 times with a PK.
I'm not shooting
Tracers.
these guys, but Alpha's shooting them.
Tracer's coming out at 340.
RPG. Almost took us out.
It's west northwest bearing 290. I think Alpha dropped him.
Yeah, we had 2 white-70s.
You good?
Everybody check in.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck.
Another rocket.
RPG, direct north.
Get some 40s over there. I'll keep them suppressed.
Fucking right past this rock here, straight north.
All call signs, this is 3-1.
Over there.
Pause X. Conditional one. Or safety zone.
Call them up over here, behind Bravo.
Safety's on.
Bravo trench.
Okay, alrighty. So how do you think we went? Alpha, let's start with you.
Thanks, Sergeant. Could have gone better. I think we let them get a little too close, a little too quickly. But then again, that's the nature of setting up a trench system below proper sight lines on a road. They had a good opportunity to get low on us, to get some guys rolling up our flanks and almost getting into the trench with us, as like this BTR almost did. But beyond that, I think we handled it pretty well. Calling up the contact, the audible, getting the convoy to roll in. AT shots were on point. I don't think I saw anybody miss, so that's always good. I don't really have much else to say. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Alpha. Yeah, I've got a couple of points which I'll bring up shortly. Bravo.
Thank you, Sergeant. Pretty much reflecting what Alpha said. The trench position is less than ideal, but we worked with what we got. Ideally, I would have liked to engage the armor a little further out, but the sightlines from at least Bravo's position didn't really allow that with these trees right here. So ultimately, the position they were in, I felt was pretty good. We were able to get some pretty good fire on them, especially as they dismounted. To the north of the road, there's trees that are a good distance from them, so they were in the open. We were able to mow them down as they got out of their Vics. Not honestly sure how that BTR rolled up so close, so quick. I was not able to see that as I was engaging targets, but got it handled, and ultimately only took, I think, one slight casualty from the initial contact. So all things considered, I think it went pretty well, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Bravo. Just a couple of points. They conducted really good counter-ambush drill. That BDR and a GAZ, I think it was, Specialist Hawkins, got around to the west very, very quickly and flanked us. And that's what we do, and that's what they do. So they were able to come in from our blind side and effectively split the fire teams, and potentially could have rained havoc down on both fire teams. But luckily, Bravo managed to get a shot in the side, and I think a HEDP round fell out of the 320 on my rifle. So they used correct counter ambush drills. Let's not get. I mean, the trenches are a good defensive position, yeah, but they are not a good position for firing anti-armored weapons from. So, as an example, follow me. Talk to me about this spot, Alpha Bravo team.
You're not stuck in a trench, so you're not worried about overpressure and your backblast deflecting all around. You got great sight lines going all the way up to the top of the ridge. Could have engaged them from quite a ways out.
Yeah, so a position for part of your ambush team. So having your anti-tank weapon set up here, good fallback position straight into this natural trench, then into the formed trench. Have your riflemen sitting in the trench, heads down, but have your initiators sitting here behind a small trench or a whatever the term is, a big trench, looking up the hill, effectively be able to at least engage the first armoured vehicle and then redeploy back into the trench. Okay, so don't be. So the point I'm trying to make is don't become weird-eyed and stick with what you can see immediately around you. I think Alpha, your position here on the corner. Also afforded you that same extensive line of sight, where either you, if an Alpha Bravo initiated and got the first vehicle, you could at least initiate and got the second, third, or fourth vehicle in line, and then adjusted using your squad weapons as the lighter skinned vehicles approach. They're not the threat. That fuel tanker, the trucks, they're not the threat. The threat are these things here. Specialist Williams is a hood ornament for one of them. These things here are the things that are going to deal out the most damage to us. Let the trucks and let the vehicles go their way. Okay, particularly as we're an anti-armoured ambush team, light, very light. So we kill the anti-armoured, then mop up where we see fit. Are there any other questions from anybody else?
I've got one, sir, regarding man-made trenches.
Yeah.
I remember from last Saturday's FTX, there was discussion about what the proper type of trench was. Was that ever cleared up, or could you provide clarification on the exact nomenclature of the trench we're supposed to be digging?
Don't dig the big trench.
The one that literally says big trench.
Yes.
The one that's right there is the one that's you're not supposed to build.
Yeah. Don't.
Oh, the
don't
one I
dig
built
in.
then.
But what Havoc 3 is trying to do, and we're putting it up the line, is to do a half build. So there's nothing wrong with doing a half build, going prone, and looking through the slots. Yeah? The slits. Sorry, not the slots. That's another thing. So don't use that as a fighting position. Use these as the fighting position.
And which one is this? Is this the short trench?
User in your channel timed out.
Roger.
Okay. So, I mean, that's perfectly fine as a half-built trench to block the road. Great, good initiative, and that's what we want to do, so that we don't have fuel trucks speeding through the contact zone. But don't use it as a fighting position. Any questions from anybody else? Sorry, Sergeant Morgan, does that answer your question? Are you clear on that now?
Thank you.
User entered your channel.
Okay, cool. Any other comments or questions? Okay, we're going to have another run through. So rearm and be prepared. Let's swap sides this time. Alpha on the right looking west, Bravo on the left looking west.
Do you want it to stay the same time?
As in daytime? Yeah, let's...
We've got the western trench this time.
Move forward a bit, yeah?
Sounds good.
Don't overstack your anti-armor weapons. You've got what you've got.
3-1, is the armor going to be approaching from the same direction, or do we not know that?
I'm going to drop this AT-4 and pick up another wall.
Roger.
The friendlies to the south, the baddies to the north.
Copy.
And west.
Bravo.
You got the law.
Okay, that's fine.
Alpha Bravo, don't forget to discuss between you who will initiate the front vehicle.
Alpha, since you got the AT-4, you go ahead and initiate, and we'll mop up if need be with the law.
Solid copy.
This would be a lot easier if we had like a team up on the hill telling us what's coming.
Yeah, we're not able to see the very top.
That's what I mean, is like having an Overwatch, like an LPOP on that hill.
Yeah, it would be good, but...
And a weapons team as well.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
And maybe
Thunder?
an
Is
A10
Thunder
too.
around?
Yeah, just yeah. Sounds good to me.
Alpha Bravo, if everybody's finished with the box, I'll have it removed.
You guys good with box?
You guys all rearmed?
Please.
Yep.
Good to go.
I'm running over to Alpha's trench real quick.
What's up, Bravo?
Hey, do you want to have one of your buddy teams move up to that fallen log up there and get us eyes
I'm
on
only 3-man right now, but yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I can have the saw stay right there with the one, and I'll go up there with my rifleman. Get
I
eyes
mean,
out.
wherever would be. I mean, even right here, just to see the top of the ridge, because where we're at, we can't see that, so we can't see what's coming down the
So
road.
right here at the top, like top of your trench, where that excess build is, you can see the top of that, and it's 212 meters from there.
Roger. We'll do that then.
Okay. I'll
You
go
guys
up
good
here
with
with the,
initiating?
yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Hey, no, Mike.
I'm doing well. Alpha, this is player infantry.
Good check on 131.1.
Manny, can you see my point?
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, I got you.
That is. I can't get a range from in here. 1 sec.
Do we want to initiate the sharp corner right there, just on our side?
The range to those trees is 130.
I was thinking more of
Roger. 130.
Vic's coming in. Gas coming in hot. Let the gas pass, let the gas pass. Or
It's
not.
got a turret.
Engage.
Keep my head down. Across the file with Alpha.
I'm trying to keep eyes west. Okay, we got a BTR coming in. Wait. Got me lit up here.
Get down, let Alpha engage. It's hit, it's disabled. Gas behind it.
The gun is still active. It's got me pinned.
Wait, no, get it. Yeah, there we go.
It's Cat. There's a troop transport and a gas second. Save the gunner in the second gas is down. Copy, I got hit unconscious for a second. I'm patching myself up. I'm good to go though.
Copy. There's still a shooter left of the second transport. Another squirter went off to the right. Probably behind the white canvas transport.
Copy. Sounds like there's an AGS out there somewhere too.
Can we get that fucking gas to light up the white canvas?
Another gas coming in. It's the AGS. Oh shit, I got hit pretty good from that.
Somebody needs to hit that thing with...
The gunner's down on that AGS gas.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna need Mike for sure.
Copy, Alpha. None of this time. Break. Alpha's got 2 men down. Mike's working on them. As soon as he's done with them, I'll have him come over here for me.
Yeah, I'm hearing the smoke off to our fucking north, right at the front.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Eyes on.
Sounds like they're in that and left of it.
Team 2, I need you guys to hold this position. Manny, break down. We're going to go over to the eastern trench, Support Alpha, they got 2 men down.
Roger, let me bandage up my leg.
I have the CLS.
Ready to move.
Roger.
Myself and my AR over here to support you. Got friendly.
Williams, I can't see those shooters. Just find them.
Can't really see anything from here.
Shooters off to our west, somewhere about maybe 100 meters.
Roger, keep your eyes that way, Williams.
Manny, if you move over, you're right behind the guys, you might have better sight lines.
Moving.
Mike, this is Bravo. We got treating now for myself and my AR.
Hey, Williams, come on, that fucking free run on all that green cars on.
Right there.
Bravo, we're taking fire from bearing 290 west northwest.
Manny, let's break down, move back to our trench. We got fire coming in west northwest.
Roger, I'm getting treated by the attack.
Copy.
Block on 40s.
Copy.
White smoke being deployed, bearing 285,
Send it.
100 meters.
Moving to you.
Roger.
Got no eyes on these guys.
Just so they know, she's had engagement being pulled out. The rest of the scenario is north, west. So once you get up there, we'll see what this will let you know. And
Thanks, Mike.
I'll fix that spot.
Alpha, are you guys all back up and running?
Is he
Copy.
alright, Mike? Negative. Sorry? He's not alright?
They've all,
Who died?
Burns and one other guy, I can't remember.
Captain Clay.
Captain Clay. Captain Clay.
I am back.
Copy, we're still taking sporadic contact bearing 280. We got no eyes, they're behind that fillade. We're probably gonna have to push out of the trenches and clear them out.
Alpha, do it.
Alpha 3-1 and Mike are gonna push west-northwest to clear out that contact. We're gonna hold base.
Copy.
Roger.
3-1, Lima Charlie 130. And Tango Mike for doing this.
Bravo, this Alpha, we're passing behind you to the west.
I have eyes on him. He's bearing break 285 behind that rock and run.
Copy your last Alpha. Be advised, I may have just seen a gas driving around west-northwest. My
Look right there, white smoke.
Larger convoy with two.
Copy, is the gunner active?
Alpha's got a bearing 250, no gunner. I'm gonna put some eyes out here to the northeast, make sure we don't got any stragglers. Be advised, I believe Archer is now Ares, so we're a 3-man team now.
Copy.
Roger.
The driver in the yellow field truck is still up. See if I can drop him. Guys, Eden 556 for Broncos.
Cross the
Bravo's on fire. Get some contacts to our northeast.
So just one guy?
so far.
Copy.
3 on this Bravo. The yellow field truck on the road to the northwest. The driver is still in the driver's seat. I put a few rounds into him, but looks like he's still active.
Lift fire on the fuel truck. Alpha's moving to it. Williams, I don't know how long we're gonna have till resupply. If you need to, you might be able to grab 40 mics off the KIAs to our east.
I'll be moving.
POSX. Condition for your weapons.
Copy.
Copy. Somehow Alpha had 2 KIAs in that.
Yeah, I didn't even hear.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think it's... Well, never mind, I won't say it. I'll wait till later. I think I know what it was. More or less, I don't think that was legit.
Comms tactical leak.
I mean, technically we are POSX, so...
No, but I'm sure.
Gotcha.
Alpha Bravo, rearm, resupply, and stand by for debrief on the last one.
Resupply box southeast. Go ahead and resupply.
Copy.
Doesn't appear to be an arsenal.
You hearing that?
You should know as an
Stand by.
NCO, the pistols for the enemy, it's for your own men.
Stand.
Yep.
Disregard.
100 round packs.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the army's going away. Or getting poor or something.
Hey, 3-1, we're gonna need a, law in here, or an arsenal.
You drop an arsenal, we need a law.
So,
Copy, I'm just waiting on an arsenal to get myself a law.
best case, I'm gonna go ahead and swap over this 100 for 200.
Copy.
Alpha, are you good to run as a 2-man team? I've had to step Sudden Kindle up.
Say again?
I've had to step Sudden Kindle up to Ares. Are you right to run as a 2-man team, or do you want to fold in and be a 6-man fire team with Bravo?
We can run as a
Actually,
2-man.
Bravo's Sergeant Archer, I believe you're talking about Sergeant.
No, I'm not.
Is Ares?
Sudden Archer, sorry. My apologies.
that's Bravo. That's a question for Bravo then.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm an idiot.
What do you mean? Don't you want to see the most discombobulated convoy you've ever seen? Because I've
Fucking
never been able
hoorah,
to get
Sergeant
it to work.
You're right to clear up the.
Sounds like a
They'll
skill
be coming
issue.
from
Kendall.
you at all
remains of the
sides.
last
They'll be
convoy we were in.
fucking flanking you before they even know it.
Oh, Manny, this is an arsenal now.
You see my AI,
Why
they
is
have
this
the
an
mantra
arsenal now?
like Doc Brown. Where we're going, we need no roads.
We just need sheep.
Williams off comms for a leak.
Copy.
Right, Alpha Bravo, when you're good to go, let me know.
Bravo needs one mic.
Mike, Bravo needs.
Manual, it's good to go.
Interesting.
I
was
want to
a
do a debrief
interesting
first,
giggle.
Bravo.
Rally up around 3-1 for debrief.
Where's the sheep herder, and does he have 2 sons with him?
That's what I was thinking.
Suspicious Williams, care to join us?
He's off comms. Start.
Of course he is. Okay, so how do you think we went that time, gents? We'll start with Bravo this time.
Thank you, Sergeant. I think the first time went better. Not honestly sure what happened the second time around. Obviously, that gas rolling in hot and heavy kind of started things off weirdly, but we dealt with him pretty quickly. But other than that, yeah, I really can't provide any criticism. I'm not too sure what happened there.
Yeah, it could be a couple of things. One, Suspicious Hawkins has had to leave us, so that was a free-for-all by the AI. Just bear that in mind. It wasn't as formulated as we're used to. So there's that. Secondly, I wanted that little bit of confusion to be thrown in there, because it's times when there's confusion is the times when we tend to forget our training and just go half-cocked and do all weird and wonderful things in order to just kill the first thing we see. So it's all about maintaining control, maintaining that the fire. I understand, gents, that we have 2 reduced fire teams now. It is what it is. It's basically that's how 506 is going at the moment with reduced numbers and so on. So we're making do with what we have. Excuse me. Apologies. We're making do with what we have. So maintain that control at all times. Team leaders, if you go down, make sure the next person in your chain of command understands that, and the next person above him or below him. Just maintain that control. Excuse me, I've got a Frenchman in my throat. Oh, okay, I'm back. Maintain control. Get your fires out there. Destroy those high threat vehicles as best you can. Again, make use of vehicles that are left behind that are accessible to us. I thought we did pretty good. I think we got rid of the major threats fairly early. Forgive me if I'm wrong, because I was down for the first part of that engagement. I got smacked in the face by the gas gunner before he dismounted. But I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, we did manage to destroy the first armoured Vic, yeah?
Oh.
I think so. Yeah. So don't be too hard on yourself. I think it went smoothly. Alpha, any points from you?
Aside from being down from the moment we shot the AT to going KIA, that was fun.
Now, what did you get KIA? Do you know?
The BTR basically lit myself and Clay up as soon as we fired the AT. So we both went down much quickly. Like it was within half a second we were both unconscious.
So is that death bug that they've been talking about?
No.
What death bug?
So during last week's Task Force Charlie, there was a concern that there was instant death on some people were experiencing instant death. So it wasn't an instant death.
Nope.
No, it was
Okay.
it was a timer based one. We went into cardiac arrest.
So did Mike, were you able to get to Alpha Render 8, or by the time you got there, they were gone?
No, I was able to get to them to render 8, but in the time frame I had to work on them, there was no time.
Yeah, we were already unconscious for almost 5 minutes.
Oh, really? It was that long?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so I missed that call, gents. So that's important. So, Mike, you need to reiterate with me that you need assistance if that's the case. Now, I totally missed that call, so that's on me. So, if I'd known that, I would have been down there with Bravo CLS rendering aid as best we could. So, apologies, Sunburns and Captain Clay, for allowing that to happen.
It happens, especially when you're running as a 3-man team and 2/3 of the team is off in the woods.
Okay. There was a question, comment, Sunboy.
Thank you, sir. You covered it. I was just going to ask in the future to please clarify if you need assistance like that for Mike's.
Yeah, I get that message straight up to us if they're in critical, or if you've got them. So I didn't even know we had multiple casualties. So I totally missed that call. So make it loud and clear. Make sure I hear it. Any other questions? Thanks. Any other questions or comments?
Nothing from Bravo, sir.
Okay. Let's get set up. Let's swap trenches again, and Mike and I will spread ourselves between. No, we'll stay as a team, but we'll move between both teams. All right, you're clear to set up, prepare for the next activity.
Clear to lock and load, sir.
Resupplied CLS off you since we've lost ours.
Yep. Second.
We cleared to lock and load, sir.
He went up.
Yeah, you're clear.
Kendall went off comms.
Okay, Roger.
Alright, lock and load, set up in the eastern trench. Manny, I want you to hang out here. I don't know if 3-1 and Mike are going to be in this trench with us, but I'm going to move with
Copy. I'm gonna.
Williams up to the tree to the northeast, get a shot on the AT if needed, and then we'll bug out back here.
Bravo, I'm going to be your CLS now with Archer in the sky.
Copy.
Where are you going to be?
My AR is going to be here, but myself and my riflemen are going to be slightly up to the northeast to get a shot on armor.
Okay, I'll stay with you, AR.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
3-1, this is Alpha. I've got 1 times off comms.
Roger.
Wondering if we should build a trench. I just
Yeah,
don't want
so
to see us. Oh,
yeah, set up
look
a
at
trench.
you. Fucking
I
voice.
don't want to repeat of Alpha's fucking situation.
Yeah, hey, from.
Get off me.
Can you
Anna.
move
I'm
it,
gonna
Mike?
dig one over here as well,
Either way.
just in case.
Let's go, Vix.
I let my team
Be
leader know
audible,
that
be
was on.
audible, be audible.
Vic's coming in.
Does it sound like a helicopter to you?
Sounds like a helo.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's definitely a helicopter.
Copy.
Jesus Christ.
Let's just hope it's a hip. Alright, Williams, I'm gonna need you to get a range as soon as possible. I've got the AT.
Do you want the corner, Manny, or are you good where you are?
I think I'm good here.
Don't initiate on the.
Yeah, looks like it's a hip.
Could be 230 to the top of that little rise there.
Copy.
This is Alpha. We'll go ahead and let you guys initiate this time. My AT gunner's got a spot, but he doesn't
BTR
think it's
BRDM
enough to
Creston.
Bravo initiate.
BRDM coming in.
I'm gonna be engaging that.
Bring me back west.
It's clear.
Rocket.
BRDM
Yeah,
disabled.
fuck.
Dismounts. Looks like that's it for now.
I hear something with tracks.
Manny, go ahead and
Another
push up here to the
vehicle,
northeast. We got a trench set up for you. Make it quick.
Moving.
Alpha A firm, that's going to be tracks.
Keep your head down once you get up here. I've got no AT. This is gonna be Alpha's shot.
Alpha, that's going to be you.
Through in this Bravo. I've got my whole team here to the northeast of our trench. If it gets too hot, we'll pull back out to the trench.
Solid.
Get ready on the HE and HEDP, Williams.
HEDP prepped.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We got HEDP prepped in case we need to get follow-up shots on that BMP.
Sounds like a BMP potentially. Yep. Definitely gonna be a BMP coming over.
BMP cresting.
It's BMP2. You know something's up.
Got a gas
Guys
cresting
behind.
behind the BMP. The BMP's slightly pushing off the road. They've hit each other. Gaz is now in front of the BMP. He's coming in close behind the BRDM.
Don't waste AT on this thing.
Gunner driver is still in it.
80 Alpha coming up behind.
BTR 80 Alpha coming up behind that BMP.
Eyes on.
BTR is coming up behind the gas. Towards you, Alpha. Got an additional gas coming up over the hill.
Gas coming over the hill. Coming up behind the other gas.
There may be enemy AT sticks inside these vehicles.
Yeah, affirm. Break that. 80 Alpha's been disabled.
The BMP still mobile, similar to the west-northwest.
Tracking.
Through on this Bravo. I'd like to go grab an RPG-26 from one.
That's shot.
Frag out!
I'm black on frags.
Reloading.
More contact northwest. 3320.
Frag out! They're flanking us east, east. Get back in the trenches.
Pull back south. Direct south.
That bird coming back.
Jesus. Well, it's a good thing I'm standing right here. Holy shit.
Oh, fucked up, but I'm back up.
You're fucked up?
31 is down.
Frag out. Bravo, you good? Bravo, check in. That's a Bravo 3, I see, check it in. I believe Bravo Actual's down.
Everyone is down.
I think Bravo's down to the infantry.
Alpha copies, Bravo.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some support over here. I think Bravo and 3-1 are both down. Bravo, we're gonna have to pick up these down guys. We're gonna get over to Alpha. We're gonna pop smoke, pick these guys up, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Alpha, we're gonna pop smoke, and we're gonna head over to you. We can't hold this position.
Copy, do so.
Smoke out! Ryder, I'm gonna pick him up. I need you to pick him up, I'll cover you, let's go. Williams, pick him up, we gotta move. Shit.
Bravo, this is Alpha. You may not want to come over here. That BMP is lighting us the fuck up.
Bravo, this is 3-1. Be advised, Bravo 3IC is down. Everyone, look out! Mike, shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Reloading. Rightio, he's down. Fix him. Reloading. I need CLS on me. Alpha, send your CLS to me. Time now. Well, where's that CLS?
Yeah, I'm probably going back. Yep, 2 hours about that. Well, that sucked. Alright, let's go back for round 2.
There you go.
Research Assistant Specialist Manual Radio Check up 52.1.2. I copy.
Number Charlie point 2. Rally up in front of 3-1.
Roger.
Still up and alive.
Bravo's not here.
Thank you, Mike.
Sarmo, you did have one KIA from, I believe it was Alpha.
Only
I
the
went-
one?
I went KIA.
Yeah, so did I.
I think
Oh, okay. Well, then you had one
everybody went
recent-
KO.
Okay, you had one recent KIA.
Yeah, we might as well wait a couple seconds there, Sergeant.
Yeah. Thanks. We'll just wait for the rest of Alpha to come back. There he is, Burns. Where's he going? Okay, so I think okay, I've got one thing on my mind. Can anybody think what that is?
That was a clusterfuck. Sorry.
No. Well, it ended up being clusterfuck, but there's one reason why it has. Captain.
I can take a guess. Possibly because we shot the Yaz with one of our AT sticks.
I don't believe that happened. I think
first vehicle wasn't it shot with
the
one of our
first
AT
vehicle was a BRDM2, and it was
oh, that's what I meant.
it was
Sorry.
shot with the 72, and I believe you guys attempted to get a shot on the 80 Alpha and immobilized it. No, my one thing, and you know, leaders at all levels, and we are all leaders. I don't care if you carry a machine gun, a rifle, or a pistol. Everybody in this unit is a leader. Leaders of all levels would immediately identify the one problem that we have here.
They have the high ground.
Absolutely. Now, 3-1, we guys that are in 3-1, we do a lot of ambush drills. It's an exorbitant amount of ambush drills, because I remember when I first started as team leader, I got chipped for the way we conduct ambushes. And one of the first things that I was chipped on was the sighting of ambushes and how we sight them. Now, we are at a disadvantage here, primarily because we've got the low ground. We have concealed approaches onto our position, and we are separated by a LDA. The two fire teams are separated by a LDA. Ways we could mitigate that issue: we could have all fire teams on one side of the road or the other. That would mitigate one point. But the main one I want to talk about is not using this here, not being blinkered into thinking that what we have is what we have to deal with. If we look 50 meters up the hill to the east-southeast, do you think a defensive position or an ambush site in that location may afford us a better chance of survival?
If I'm sure.
Yeah, it would. One, we've got a higher piece of ground, and we're not sitting down in a hole looking upwards at our threats as they approach. Two, we have an area of dead or a kill zone in front of us where we can effectively engage the enemy as they approach. Two, we have two obstacles. These two things. If we engage the first vehicle or the lead Vic in the convoy about where we are, all other Vics will attempt to flank and turn to the sides. What are they going to do? they're going to get either trapped within that trench line that we've dug, or they're not going to be able to move forward successfully. So, have a think of those points. Effectively, what we're doing here is ambushing. So let's take the we've got enough opportunity to do one more scenario. Let's take the opportunity after we rearm and to resite our ambush position to a more suitable location, which affords us the what's the word I'm looking for? The advantage in conducting the ambush. What's the other thing about ambushes that we need to consider? Once the ambush has occurred, and once the majority of the enemy has been destroyed, or the objective of the ambush has been destroyed, what are we to do?
Maintain 360.
Yeah,
Clear through the convoy.
Clear through the convoy. We can do that. But if we can quickly assess that the situation is not going to our advantage, what should we do?
Break contact.
Break contact. Get out of dodge. Okay. Now, for us to break contact here, yeah, we could have done so by using the natural terrain to the west and the east and got out of here. But a location situated on that small knoll just there, I'm sure we could have effectively broken contact and moved out of there. So I want you to take those points away with you. Okay, don't become, as I mentioned earlier, weir-bound and stuck to the position that's provided to you. Make that executive decision. And I hinted to it earlier. If it's not suitable, suggest another position. And up there is a better suggestion. So what we'll do, we'll quickly run through both fire teams. Sunburns, did you have anything from Alpha?
Nothing that hasn't already been covered. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thanks, Sunburns. Sun Morgan, do you have anything from Bravo?
Thank you, Sergeant. The only thing I can think of is to make sure if you can't get a hold of your team lead or squad lead, even if you can't visually confirm that they're down or unconscious, even if they're just not responding on the radio for whatever reason that may be, whether it's, in this current situation or if it's outside circumstances, to hop up as your 2SE or 3SE or whatever chain of command you might be and get on that net, because somebody needs to be on that net, whether your team lead or squad lead is unconscious or whatever they may be. That's all I had, Sergeant. Thank you.
Thanks, Bravo. And just to reiterate that point, who can tell me what my higher radio channel is? Who am I speaking, or what channel am I speaking to?
130, sir.
130. So if no one can get hold of their team lead, if you then cannot get hold of me, you are then to get hold of higher, and that team's sitting over there at the moment, and report that the squad is in serious trouble and requires assistance. Okay, that's everybody at the lowest level. Even, Mike can do it through his net, and we'll get it through to Platoon Mike, who will then relay it. But make sure you jump up there as far as you can straight away and get the word out that we're in trouble. Just to reiterate Sergeant Morgan's point. Captain, you have a point?
Thank you, Sergeant Lowe. Yeah, so just what every team leader should have. Squad leader as well. If the squad leader is down or the team leader is down or something like that, and you can't get on, you can't get to your radio because you're in contact or whatever, literally hit, breaking immersion here, guys, hit the number 7 key, cycle through your smoke grenades, go to the blue smoke, and friggin' pop that blue smoke, and somebody somewhere will find it and get a hold of you and come to your guys' rescue. Because that blue smoke, for anybody that is team leader or above, is a good indication of we need massive help, send help.
A great point, Captain, and I completely forgot about that, so don't forget to do that. And generally you'll find one strapped to my thigh or my pack somewhere if you need to grab it off me. Okay. If there are no other comments or questions, we'll have another run through before we call it quits for the day. Rearm, resupply, grab what you can, and team leads, as soon as you are ready to go, that hilltop's yours. Go and find us a location to set up an ambush.
Burns, if I might.
Remember, specialist, it's strapped to the outside of his thigh, not the inside. Let's avoid all awkwardness.
No, it is on the
Scary
inside of my
Fell Fod and Hill
You weirdo.
228. We have this length of
And you'll have comms. One mic.
I see some
Yeah, it would
rocks
be nice.
I see some rocks up there. I don't know the actual terrain, but nice little
Yeah,
hill.
it's all sloping. We wouldn't have any deflate coming off of that.
And they, the only way they could get around us is if
Tree
since
lines.
they're
Say again,
coming
Aries?
this way or red, they could push around this way, but
We'll
we could
come over.
easily fall onto this side of the deflate and hit them from that side as well.
Yeah, but there's 18 mines right here, so.
Yeah. I mean, we I don't know if anybody would set up on that specific right there. That right there would look like the absolute epitome of a kill zone.
If you think about it the right way, sure.
What do you think, Anapa?
Go 8 run on that road would be nice.
On my way.
Hey, Alpha, since you have the AT4, do you want to position yourself in the best spot to be able to
Back on
get a
comms.
good shot on the AT or on the armor as it runs through?
Well, the way I see it, if we're setting up on the hillside, we'll have better eyes on the road in general, so we can wait until the armor piece gets like up in this area, and just basically change the kill box.
Only thing I'm worried about is them pushing to the west behind all this tree cover, and also being able to use these trenches.
So let's do it this way. Let's move the kill box like more to the middle of the road, like between us and the hillside. Let's move the kill box up there, and we'll move both teams on the east side of the road, and we'll redirect our sector of fire to the west, the southwest. So we'll basically be firing down this way, and we'll still have a height advantage rather than being downslope of them. We'll be upslope of them.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Looking at like the rocks there.
Yeah, the rocks. We'll set up some trenches, individual firing positions for everybody. Get good eyes. Have somebody watching the bend, and let us know what the first vehicle is that comes around, and we can let past something that's not as much of a threat, and we can concentrate on taking out the armor pieces within the convoy. And basically trap it, take out front Vic, take out rear Vic, and start working on everything in between.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll go ahead and move my team out to the northwest there.
What's your thoughts?
We're thinking to set up on the east side of the road there at the bend, and have the kill box be right there at the bend when it starts coming towards the trench, and having both teams on one side of the road.
Essentially using the trenches as like a faux fighting position. Like they'll see it, they'll react to it, but there's not going to be anything there for them to react to. Instead, they'll be hit from behind, essentially.
Okay, sure. That's one situation. Yep. If you'd like to go up there and have a look and see, take you guys with you and begin placing them, I'm happy with that. The one other thing I will have you in the back of your mind, especially whoever's initiating. So, if we've got can everybody hear me?
Apron.
Everybody. Yep. If we've got a BTR roaring down the road, do we necessarily want to shoot him?
Depends on if he is a scouting party where the rest of the convoy is few hundred meters behind him. It might be easier just to let him pass and do
Let
a
him go.
BMP that might be behind him.
Yeah, so just reviewing the tape, so to speak, from our last scenario, the reason why we took a pan in is because the BDR was stopped short, and the armoured elements were able to disperse and then flank us, deploying troops off to the northeast, and I believe out to the west as well. So just bear that in mind. If it's a fast scout vehicle, I may call leave him go, and even let go any light vehicles like the gases and such, which can be handled with 40 bikes and machine gun fire until the first armoured vehicle turns up. So if everybody's clear on that point, let's move forward and begin setting up for this phase.
Roger.
Alright, Bravo, we're deploying out to the north-northwest towards the bend in the road. We're going to be set up on the east side of the road.
Copy.
Roger.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We'll take that first set of rocks right at the bend. If you guys wanted to take the further ones, unless you want to take another spot other than that.
Copy. We're going to push a little bit further northwest, more into the trees. I want to see if I can get eyes over the road so that way we can get an advanced peek at whatever's coming toward us.
Copy.
So I'm thinking right about here, Bravo. Maybe even use this rock as cover, but it's pretty open there, so maybe possibly right in this zone here. Maybe a little bit further south. What do you guys think?
Digging in.
Copy. Good to know. Thank you. The terrain also slopes down to the northeast. If we need to break contact, we'll be able to put down.
A bit close.
Closer the better.
Can you tap Archer and send him back down to Bravo?
We're getting Archer back.
We're getting Archer back.
Yep. Armory that's down at the trench line. Break. We are setting up an ambush further around the bend to
Oops.
northwest.
All right. You see that tall tree next to the short tree?
Be stationary checkpoint 2 over.
Go ahead and point it out.
Archer, come back
Oh
to
yeah,
us.
that one. Yeah.
It's going to be 110 meters to the road right next to the shorter tree. Hello.
Hello. All right, what's the plan, boss?
I'm gonna go ditch my law. Basically, we're just gonna hold tight here. We're gonna let Alpha initiate if the lead Vic is a heavy armor piece. If it's a scouting Vic, like a BRDM or even a BTR if need be, we're gonna let them pass and then take the brunt of the convoy pretty much right in this area here.
Alrighty. Sounds good to me.
This is Bravo. I'm running back to the trenches to ditch my excess law.
Disregard, Bravo. That's right.
Copy.
I'm going to Bravo, Mike.
Marco.
Hello.
Not you, Archer.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Would you like to take it off my back?
Nope. Drop it.
Thank you.
Copy your last Alpha.
Okay.
Do you need pouches? Oh wait, what am I saying? Just resplid.
Alpha Bravo, I see 18 mines marked on the map. Have they been actually set?
This is a fine piece of trench you got.
Disregard. Tank of
Thank you, sir. I imagine
Sir,
we're going
did I
to need
get
this to
promoted?
run. I don't know. Do you work for a living or?
I mean, yeah. So why are you calling me sir?
Probably we're gonna have some fallback trenches to our east a little bit if we need it.
Good shit.
Archer, if you see my point, that is 110 meters.
Copy.
You can take this spot if you need it.
No, I actually kind of want to be on the left here so I can see more of the road.
Okie dokie.
This is too far left. I think right here is good.
To my current position, break, then northeast along the defilade creek line.
I'm just gonna HEV prepped.
Probably copies.
If we need to break contact, we're going to push about 60 meters to the northwest. There's a small dried up creek bed. From there, we'll push northeast, following the defilade out to the northeast.
Alpha Bravo, let me know when you're good to go.
Copy.
You guys all good to go?
Good to go.
Good to go.
Bravo's set, ready to go.
Two ICs, Williams, CLS is Archer.
Roger.
Oops, copies.
Copy. Oh fuck! I didn't resupply in CLS. All right.
That's all right.
Only
I'll put it in the bag.
one of you can go down.
Hey, firm.
All right. Good.
Thank you.
Copy.
Alright, game plan is for us to initiate. We're going to hit the lead Vic. Once it gets closer to us,
BRDM coming up.
let it through, let it through.
It's passing the trenches now.
Alright, as I was saying, we're going to initiate. We're going to take out the first Vic once it starts getting to the bend here, right in front of us to the southwest. And then Alpha's going to hit the rear Vic, and then we're going to mop up the middle of the convoy from there.
Shouldn't Alpha be where we are then, because they have the AT-4?
It's a little late for that now.
Okay.
I'm just saying because like 9 times out of 10, the lead Vic is the fucking hardest to kill.
Euro coming in.
80 Alpha.
80 Alpha.
Alright, clear engage.
Clear to engage.
Fuck, Bravo's down. Oh wait, no, Manny's down. Manny's down.
I'll treat.
Okay, dismounts on the 80 Alpha.
Dismounts on the
Fuck,
area.
I'm getting lit up from that
I'm fucked up, but I'm up.
frag out, frag out.
Bravo, I got 2 men down, 1 man down on my pause.
Bandaging up.
Frag out, frag out.
Gunner on the gas is down.
Gunner on the gas is down. The rear VTR looks like the turret might still be active.
What the heck? Okay, he's
I treated
stabilized.
him already.
Alright.
I don't see any more Vics past the second gas.
Copy.
Does Bravo need our assistance over there?
Take it.
I don't think so.
I copied it.
engaging now.
Yeah, I just got fucking nicked there.
We need to get guys on the shooters. They're shooting through the trees.
Go ahead and start pulling west-northwest along the tree line.
Bravo, we're in effect at our current position. We're moving west towards the alpha.
Alpha team leads down. Let's move up to Alpha's pause.
Copy. I can hear them straight west. You want us to stop or push past them?
Push past them just slightly to the west here.
Okay.
Bravo, get your CLS on burn.
Need CLS on Burns ASAP.
Yeah, on it.
Move it.
Everyone else pull 360.
Although I need you to have
Okay,
a team to
Roger,
push
I'm fucking
through
waking him up
the
here.
BTR. Make sure no plane. They're playing dead over.
I'm getting. Well,
Copy your last.
hitting his left leg now.
Let's go.
Williams, Manny with me. We're moving west-northwest towards this BTR.
Right leg.
Roger, moving.
Okay, he's up.
Moving to you.
That would be that
Hey, fuck, that's behind. Yeah, it's behind us east.
Get engaged by BTR East. Trapped in
I'm
RPG.
caught out in the open right now.
Smoke out east.
Copy.
To BRDM, danger close.
Motion candles down on my pole.
I grabbed an RPG.
Shot an RPG at it, but I missed. Everyone check in.
I'm up.
Roger's good.
Move in, it's moving.
Yeah, I got it.
Archer, come to me. I got the
Yep,
candle.
yep.
I need some drugs.
Yeah, he's gonna wake.
Oh.
Good shit.
Everyone up?
Come back up.
Williams.
I'm gonna need Mike to give me pain meds.
Start pushing east if you're good to move.
Let Bravo.
1E6.
Convoy. We're gonna support them. Keep moving along online.
We're gonna move past your alpha.
Copy.
Sorry, I'm catching up.
Okay.
Are you with me?
I'm coming towards you.
I think he's to the south of you, Mike. He's south of you, Mike.
Index.
Northern side of the convoy is clear.
South side of the convoy clear. Convoy
Roger,
clear.
Bravo.
Let's push southeast to the trenches.
Send you the flag.
Warm up at the pole. Good shit. That was well done.
Those RPG-26s are a tad bit inaccurate, aren't they?
Oh, they fucking suck, dude.
I watched the rocket go way up and to the right, like.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You jab you in the ass, please?
Yep, got you.
God, so many sexual innuendo.
Alright, thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. I appreciate all the love and support you have given me thus far, and I cannot thank you guys enough. For those of you that are interested in joining the units that you've seen on tonight's stream, you can find the links for the application and the description down below. Just go ahead and click that, fill that out, and go ahead and submit your application over. We're always looking for new members. And until next time, guys, stay safe. Peace.